Yeah, let me see. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's all I need.
You can just say the date, bro. I don't care. I think okay, 14. Okay, let's do the 14. Release date for first episode. But this is Dungee Podcast episode 6.
Yeah, I've been seeing on the story. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they be getting it jumping.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, they gonna tap in. They just.
You know what? Let's put the release date on the different one. Yeah, because it's getting confusing, right? Yeah. And then I'll follow up with the story and let them know.
And too, I gotta give you my new number too. You calling me on this phone right here?
Oh,
that's my newer phone right here. So I got two phones. Yeah.
That boy said I got two.
Man, come on now. James Cash, what's going on, boy? I'm probably later on tonight. I got a little podcast interview right now with my young homie, but later on tonight, I'm gonna do an episode. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna head to the spot. I'm gonna do an episode on the NBA being back, and then tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do an episode on week 6, NFL week 6. You feel me? The recap on week 6. Yes, sir. Right on.
For sure, man. So you got your cup.
Oh yeah.
Where? Right there.
Right here. This it right here.
Yep.
Oh damn. You got the thing opener.
Oh, you need an opener?
Yeah. I got this from CJ Watson, NBA player, yesterday. I was driving Uber. I picked him up. I think I see it.
Oh, you were up there, yeah. Did she get behind me? Did we get behind you?
This the kind right here where you got a
right
there.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, you can do it there for sure. Yeah, let me pull up the questions and then we'll sit down and keep going.
Good. Mr. Clamp, what's going down? See, y'all know me from Snacks on Sports, you know what I'm saying? But that's like my second thing, you feel me? I'm a recording artist first. I just ain't been active since the last music I put out was in 2021. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of been going through it since then, but I'm finna bring it back real soon. Damn, I hate doing this.
Oh, that should be a pain in the ass. There's an easier one. I don't have it though, but it just goes.
Yeah, that's the one I be like.
Shit does it on. Why can it not connect, bruh? Disconnect.
Oh shit. You know, we in here blooper status, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, Mr. Clem said I tapped in with the music. I'm already knowing. Yeah, one love. I just don't be talking about it as much when I be doing the Snacks on Sports, because I know y'all be here for the sports talk. You know what I'm saying? But
oh yeah, let me move it.
Eventually,
I had it weighing down. That's why.
I'm gonna get back to the music.
Yeah, I moved it over. You could.
I went on like a.
I just didn't know if you.
I went on like a 20-year run. I put out my first album in 2003. You know what I'm saying? So, and then my last project was in 2021. So.
Oh, there it is. Here we go. You got it though. I hope.
I get it. Bro gave me this. I want
it. Yeah, man. So I got a base of it, man, but I might, also just off the top too, But the intro. We're gonna talk about growing up in the town, EPA for you, because that's, you know what I mean, and then talk about, EPA rap and the influential Prozac Chunk, Totally Insane, Hood Stars. Too, like you add more if you want. What got you into music? Who were some of your influences? We're gonna talk about rap skills, first ever project, a legendary We're gonna talk about how the marketing and promotion nowadays is different.
Yeah.
GTA.
Come on, man.
Geek Squad.
I'll be on the phone with my nigga damn near every day.
You know what I'm saying? Features, man. You know, you got something with Flow, right, from Young Money?
Yes, sir.
I remember that.
Free Flow.
We're going to talk about RDV, the fam.
Yes, sir.
And your crazy body of work. You know, Legend OG, El Negro, Rap Skills, Bush Experiment. I'm just naming a few. You got too many, though.
Too many, bro.
So, yeah.
Too many.
That's the base right there. So.
Too many. All right, I got it cracking. All right, here you go. You put this back.
Take a seat.
Get this off away from the equipment. Yeah, we don't want no accident.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, I be drinking like, I don't be drinking like dark wine, but you know what I'm saying? This one. Hey, speaking of snacks on sports, this bottle of wine I'm pouring right here, I got this from CJ Watson yesterday. I be driving an Uber too, you know what I'm saying? I got this from CJ Watson, former NBA player, 10-year veteran, you know what I'm saying? I picked him up in Menlo Park yesterday. He gave me this wine right here. Y'all look him up. CJ Watson, he used to play for the Warriors. He played with Steph Curry his rookie year. Then he had a little stint with the Chicago Bulls, Derrick Rose. Then he went to Orlando. His last year in the NBA, I think, was like 17, 18. You feel me? But that's where I got this bottle of wine from. So, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Did I even post what I was going to put? I got so distracted with a million things. Oh, you know.
Yep. Yes, sir. Got the shoes, got the Jordan, got the.
Oh, so.
Got the phone, got everything.
Got a little something just in case.
So what's how do you want to sit like comfortably?
Yeah. Like how you want to sit up, you can sit back. However you feel comfortable, bro.
I'm to be honest with you, I'm gonna probably be up, but sometimes you know what I mean. When you get into a convo, I might, you know what I mean. But I know it's not. I gotta be in the mic.
It would just be more helpful. But I mean, if you have to, like, we'll just pause it, and then we could just. No, but I know that could be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like, if you do feel like you gotta move or something, and it's like uncomfortable, you could just say, "Hey," and then we could just adjust. Because the only thing about leaning back is just making sure the mic is good, you know, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, so they can hear.
Yeah, so it can just be crispy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like this, you know what I mean, and then you know what I mean. So. If I need to lean up, then you know what I mean. Whoop.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Snacks on Sports NBA tip-off episode coming tonight. Live tonight in a few hours. NFL Week 6 recap coming tomorrow before Week 7 starts.
All right, so you set up your mic.
Yeah, you good. Yo. But this shit kind of fun now. This shit a little too fun, man.
Yeah. Nah, you got the nice shit. You got the Niners. Gotta have Kobe.
Yeah.
Gotta have Kobe.
You know me, bro.
Oh, gotta have Steph. Gotta have
Jordan. And another Kobe one.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Let's go.
Just gotta give respect where respect deserves to be given.
R.I.P. to the mama, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? The courageous keep trying, keep moving, keep inspiring. You know, and more to be added. You know.
Your laptop, how much battery does it have?
It's good, bro. It's probably about like 40%, but it should last. It should long last the test of time. Yeah, oh yeah, because you're gonna need that. Yeah. True. Yeah, you're good.
It's pretty quiet right now.
Yeah, you feel the need to close or no?
No.
But surely. Jaw. Yep. Oh shit, the phone.
Somebody said, let's meet up. You niggas be trolling.
these. Oh, I forgot to put these. Hey, so, but also
that's on my that's on my YouTube channel. Suck these nuts.
Yeah, but feel free also because I don't have questions about the snacks on sports, but I do want to talk about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
So anything that you feel like I only got this just to have a subject for us to not be like, you know.
Yeah.
But anytime you know you feel the need to say something, you could go off like because I know everything that we say is gonna be related to you know.
Yeah.
But also like you know with the artists you work with like Seidel, Dave Bush, Low, not Low because the thing is I got a boy that ain't Low. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the like the I don't know what can we say. What's one way to distinguish that? Like,
because we can say L.O. dot because his low is low with a period at the end. So we can say
L.O. dot.
We say
L.O. L.O. dot.
You know what I'm saying? We can say low L.O. dot. We can say his name is Paulo. We can call, you know what I mean? Call his name Paulo. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You don't be tripping. My nigga got a full family now. When I first started rocking with Low.
Oh yeah, I seen that, bro.
Yeah. Well, I know his wife too. You know what I'm saying? They was because you know I'm like
way back.
Yeah, I'm like 10, 11 years older than Low.
Yeah.
So when I first met Low, he was like 16, 17, and she was with him. You know what I'm saying too. So I done seen their whole little family. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That whole evolution.
The whole evolution. Alyssa. Shout out to Alyssa.
Mm-hmm. That's another big thing we do here is we give a lot of shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out.
It's gonna be mad shout outs, Phil.
You feel me? Sido gonna get shouted out.
Man, it's gonna be
and
mad
you double.
Shout-outs. And you did. It's gonna be all type of shout outs.
Dave Bush.
Mm-hmm.
L.O. dot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I keep forgetting. What about the other homies? The one that rap like Big Pun. They're my guys too, man. The twins. The Foster City twins.
Pat and Pat and Eric. Eric don't rap, but Pat, yeah.
Okay, Pat. Yeah. Okay. But they was always like,
Yeah. Man, it's still the geeks. It's just everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Low been hitting me up because he ready to get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm telling him, I'm working on it, bro. I just gotta get some life stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming.
Yo.
I really got no internet out here. It's good though.
Hey, do me a something, post it. Can you throw me the phone? You just throw it to me. It's cool. Okay, so I got hands. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. Let's go, Timberwolves. Okay.
Man, real quick, hey man.
What's up?
Wembanyama is a problem, bro. He gonna be a problem.
Oh, absolutely. Once he figures out like how big he is and how to space the floor and
he just had 40 and 15 a night.
He already figured it out.
He already figured it out now.
And they blew out the Mavs. See, and I knew, and Clay might be done, bro. Especially now he all mega stallion up. You see me off that catfish spaghetti, bro. He's like, man, I never had him take care of it like this. Now he wants me to make this every week. He's over there messing with the white girls and don't know how to cook.
He don't know how to cook that.
Yeah.
But
it's funny to play a goofball.
Clay a goofball, man. He always in my heart, man. I did this still.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Warrior forever at heart.
Warrior forever. You know what I'm saying? But Warrior, we got action this year.
Warrior,
we got action.
Most definitely. We about that action.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah. Born ready. Let's go.
All right. Remember trains, when the trains pass by?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I forgot. Train might pass by. Mm-hmm. We'll just stop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect
time to just swig up if you want.
Yep.
And then, like I said, if for whatever reason you got to on it, we should be good.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Hope we don't shed no tears in that.
Ah!
You know
it's gonna get real like that?
It might. You never know.
Shit, it's gonna be the realest episode I've ever done, man.
It might.
I'll tell you that right now. That he ain't kicking in.
I'm learning from y'all too, because I got the sports podcast, but I just be straight off the, you know what I mean? Straight off live off the phone. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah. My guy's really good at that. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just take notes, and then he'll put you on game on equipment or whatever. You know?
If you want me to pass you something, I'd rather pass it to you instead of you getting up. Like if you want to pass you a cup or a bottle.
Oh yeah. I got everything I need already. So I shouldn't need that, but yeah.
Just in case, yeah.
If
you think of something, or if you need a water or something, just let me know.
Yeah, just throw me a water right now, just please, for the time being.
Speaking of crying, look at this. When you see this, you know what Kevin McCall is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga crying.
You need a water?
For 25
You want a water? Just
I'll get one.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, there's no more.
No, it's all good. Don't even
There's one right here.
Yeah. There's hella beer, but there's no water.
Kevin McCall, the one that had the one song with Chris Brown.
Leon Thomas? Not Leon Thomas.
Nah, you would know the song when you hear it.
Okay, for sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's
get it.
Let's get it, man.
All right.
Yo, what's going on, world? Dungee Podcast, episode 6. I got my fan band with me. One of my mentors, man. One of the reasons, man, I do this to a high level. I ain't even gonna lie. Give it up for my boy B-Jada, man. Jada Snacks, whatever you want to call him, man. Jimmy Alex. The list goes on. What's up, my brother?
What's going on with you, big dog?
Oh, you know it's only right. Dungee Podcast is always big on recognizing accomplishments, recognizing the body of work, and the amount of hours that were put into your craft, man. And so the Dungee Podcast is here to celebrate you. We're here to let you know, my man, that you are an East Palo Alto legend, man. I don't care what nobody says. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I be seeing some EPA lists and they leave my boy off that list, man. Something wrong with y'all, bro. Y'all gotta do y'all research, because if y'all don't know about B-Jada, then y'all sleeping on EPA, man. Come on now. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. If y'all put a list out there, y'all make sure to really do your homework, man, because ain't no way you leaving my guy out there. You know what I'm saying?
I got to be on the list. You feel me? And all humility and all humbleness, you know what I'm saying? I got to be on any list coming up out of East Palo Alto, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. So, we here again just to let you know, man. But just so y'all know, rapper, engineer, producer. I mean, the man does it all. And he's got his own Snacks on Sports. So y'all make sure to check that out. Man of a lot of talents. And he's here today to share his story, share the journey, and let us know, man, what's really going down. So we're going to start off, man. I know you from the small town cemetery. Shout out to EPA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Got mad love for my EPA people, man. Shout out to EPA. First EPA artist I bring in to the podcast. First of many. But I had to do it right. I had to get my guy. So, man, let's just talk about, man, growing up, man. In EPA, man, you know what I'm saying? Just how life was growing up, you know what I'm saying? When you was up there,
Man, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, and the 2000s too, you know what I'm saying? But a good portion, you know what I'm saying, the main portion of my childhood came in the 90s. The 90s was ill in many ways, bro, as far as growing up playing sports, you know what I'm saying? Growing up having an affinity for music. East Palo Alto is a small city in the Bay Area. And in the early 90s, I mean, even before the early 90s, in the 80s into the 90s and the 2000s, we had a real ill reputation, but in particular in the early 90s, you know what I'm saying? We was the Merc, you know what I'm saying? Per capita, you know what I'm saying? Because the city is so small, and so yeah, it was an ill time, you know what I'm saying? To grow up, but as kids, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in an environment like that, you don't know no better. I grew up seeing a lot of stuff. A lot of my homies grew up seeing much more than me. The good thing about me is I had a good family upbringing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my homies maybe didn't have it. So a lot of them did, but some of them didn't. So I was protected from a lot of stuff because of my family upbringing, mom, dad, grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Aunties, uncles, all that. But then once you step outside the house, you know what I'm saying, then I was exposed to everything that was going on out there. But I loved it. I love where I'm from. I love where I'm from. I love the fact that I grew up in a city like that because I feel like I grew up in the like the best of both worlds. So I'm from the hood, but then at the same time, our little city is surrounded by all these affluent areas. You know what I'm saying? Like Atherton, Menlo Park, the good side, the white side of Menlo Park. You know what I'm saying? It's cities like that. So I went to school with people that or at least when I got to high school, you know what I'm saying? I went to Menlo. That's one of the high schools I went to. But then, so we got exposed to, you know what I'm saying, growing up around kids that was a little bit more well off, you know what I'm saying? So, and then also definitely playing basketball growing up too. I got exposed to not just like being in the hood, you know what I'm saying? We traveled a lot, you know what I'm saying? Playing basketball and stuff like that. So, that was my main thing, you know what I'm saying, growing up first. You know what I mean? I always had an affinity for music. I always had the talent for it, but I thought I was going to the league. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I thought I was going to the NBA.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned B.J. Armstrong. That's where you got the name from, right?
So
yeah. Why don't you tell them how you got that name, B.J. You know what I'm saying?
So I grew up playing basketball for a guy by the name of Chris Bischoff. This dude right here, I gotta shout out Chris Bischoff. Chris Bischoff, he's the founder of Eastside College Preparatory High School that's in East Palo Alto.
Okay.
And so he had a program called Shoot for the Stars, the Shoot for the Stars program. And one of my best friends at the time, Michael Ellis, shout out my homie Michael Ellis. He locked up in Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? But shout out my homie Michael Ellis. He was my best friend at the time. And so because of him being my best friend, he started playing basketball. He told me, he's like, hey, and at this time, we like 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then so we jumped on the team. You know what I'm saying? I jumped on the team, and then what was the original question?
Oh yeah, how you got your name, B.J.
Okay, so started playing basketball on the team, right? So then so then you get camaraderie with the rest of your, you know what I mean, teammates, stuff like that. So one of my homies on the team, twin, name was Calvin Brown. You feel me? Shout out Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Calvin and Corey. You know what I'm saying? Calvin was the point guard for our team. He was like our starting point guard. And so everybody on our team had a favorite player. You know what I'm saying? And so my favorite player was, for whatever reason, it was B.J. Armstrong. If y'all don't know who B.J. Armstrong is, do your research on B.J. Armstrong. He was point guard for the Chicago Bulls. He was there for the first 3 championships, the first 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? With Jordan, he was Michael Jordan's best friend on the team. Y'all do y'all research on B.J. Armstrong. But B.J. Armstrong was my favorite player. I modeled my game after him. You know what I'm saying? And my homie Calvin on the team, he just started calling me BJ. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my favorite player. You know what I'm saying? And it just stuck. So over the years, a lot of people didn't even know what my real name was, James. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew me as BJ. You know what I'm saying? So then fast forward to, after the basketball days and all that, once I got into my early 20s, I was always still BJ, but BJ transformed into B-Jada. You know what I'm saying? And I got a shout out. There's gonna be a whole bunch of shout outs.
Oh yeah, y'all stay tuned for that.
I got to shout out my good friend, rest in peace, is one of the first deaths in my life, you know what I'm saying, as a young man at 19 years old, you know what I'm saying, my homie Miles Hartley, rest in peace to my homie Miles Hartley. Shout out Jay Jicka, his brother. And but Miles Hartley, it was me, Miles, and and another one of my homies by the name of Kevin Fives. You feel me? Shout out Kevin Fives. And that was like the kind of like the first little rap group I was in, you know what I'm saying? At like what, 18, 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? And we had a song called Money Language. And one day we was riding around, and then my homie Miles was like, for my name being BJ, he was like, your name should be B-Jada. I was like, B-Jada? You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I don't like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my name at the time, my name was Tasmanian Devil. I was trying to call myself Tasmanian Devil. And then, so I want to say a few months, I don't know how many months later after that, but sometime around that time, whether it was 3, 4, maybe 6 months, definitely no more than a year, then my nigga passed away in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? And so once he passed away, I was like, and then Brody believed in me all, like, I mean, he used to come to the house when we first started rapping. He was like, bro, you gonna make it, bro. Like, you got that determination, you got the talent, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make it. So once he passed away, then I was like, oh, I definitely got to keep the name now.
Man, that's beautiful, bro. Damn, that's crazy, man. And you said EPA, you know, was murder cat, man. So it must have been heavy, man. Dealing with, I'm sure at a young age you was dealing with a lot of loss, man. And so how'd you take that approach, man, to just dealing with like just losing them in general? Like I love the fact that you said that. That kind of like was like, nah, now I got to keep it lit for them. You know?
Yeah.
Because I do feel like when you lose somebody, and they was like a big fan of you or they contributed to you, it's almost like you owe it to them to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, growing up, but like I said, that was from my homies, I grew up with. That was, I want to say, like the first significant loss. And then after that, a lot of things started a lot of things happened from like gun violence. He didn't die, he didn't pass away from gun violence. But so when I was a kid growing up in the hood, so that was the older homies that was getting into a lot of that. So even though I was affected by a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, and I seen a lot of that stuff growing up, it wasn't really never none of my homies. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean. That was the first.
Yeah.
Got it.
So during the early 90s, during the murder capital days, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 10, 11, 12 years old. So all my homies, we not out there like that yet. You know what I'm saying? But just the city that I was from, all of the older homies, you know what I'm saying? They was the one that was getting caught. But when you're a kid, you still not emotionally attached to nothing like that yet. You know what I'm saying? But his death in particular, you know what I'm saying, affected me because, like I said, well, I'm gonna tell you one reason why it affected me is because I was with him the day that he passed away, that morning. Oh, yeah. And I almost jumped in the car with him. Okay. Shout out my homie Freddie Kidd too, now Freddie P. You know what I'm saying? He actually was in the car with him. He survived it though. But that morning, this was the day after Christmas. So this was December 26, 2001. Okay. That morning, I got up and I was just riding around the hood. My mom had a rental, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 19 years old, I was riding around in my mom's rental, blowing, you know what I'm saying? Chiefing up. And then I passed. For sure.
You can start from it was the morning of...
So it was so that morning it was the day after Christmas. So December 26th, 2001. And so that morning I'm riding around, you know what I'm saying, in the rental, blowing, and I roll. I'm in a Jeep in the Garden. That's the section of East Palo Alto that I'm from. And so I ride past his street, which was Lotus Court. He was out there, you know what I'm saying? So I pull up on him, and he was working on his car, you know what I'm saying? And then, so I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, I got a little tree you want to blow. He was like, all right. He was like, yeah. He was like, give me a minute. I'm finna go in here and take a shower, you know what I'm saying? And then we can blow after I get out. But then before that, he was leaning in the hood of his car with the hood up. He was like, Jay, did you hear that? I don't know. Now I'm not a mechanic. You know, my dad's a mechanic. My dad know how to do all that, but I ain't know. Yeah. I'm listening to it. I'm like, I don't hear nothing. But I'm saying after the situation happened, that kind of downed him because he was just listening to his car. He was like, you hear that? I was like, nah. So he was like, whatever. So he ended up going in the house, going to go take a shower, but he was taking hella long. So I blew half. You know what I'm saying? I blew half the stunt. And then I waited on him to get outside. He finally came outside. Right before we getting ready to blow, little Freddie Kid, my little homie, started walk up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 4 years. Me and Miles is 4 years older than Fred. So we both 19. He 15. You know what I'm saying? So he was still like a kid at the time. So once he walk up, he's showing us like, look at this George mom's got me for Christmas last night, whatever, right? So we chop it up. So then Fred jumped in the car with Miles. So we parked on the court. My car is right here like this. Miles' car is like this. So they like, all right, Jay, we finna go get some tree. You want to ride with us? And I thought about it for like 5 seconds. I was like, nah, y'all go ahead. I'm good. I got this little half a blunt right here. You know what I'm saying? And then, otherwise, I would have been in the car with him. You know what I'm saying? So then they pulled off. And then my last vision of my nigga, because I was still sitting in the court right there. My last vision is them bending that left. You know what I'm saying? Right? So this was early in the morning, bro. This was probably like 9 in the morning. So, and this was this was 2001. So this is right around the time when I'm starting to get serious about music. So I say that because after I left the court, I went to this music store in Palo Alto to go buy a little mixing board. You know what I'm saying? I bought the mixing board, right? So then once I bought the mixing board,
let's stop at mixing board because the train's coming right now. Yeah, my bad.
Yep, it's all good.
You know, that's the only thing about here. But
that's all good.
Yeah. Hey, man, you're doing great, man. That's dope.
I'm gonna wrap up the little story.
No, don't even trip. Because you're touching on a lot of bases that I think are important, which are, like just life in general, bro. Because before, because this is about your artistry, but I also want the people to know you and your story, because that's also part of what made you B-Jada to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So I already love the fact that I didn't even, bro. As long as I've known you, I didn't even know that's like your boy died. The one you gave the name.
I probably mentioned it before.
You probably mentioned it, bro, but I don't know. It might have just been tempered in a different way.
Yeah. This happened in what, 2000?
But I also know, like, with this podcast, I become a better listener.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta. That's like I was telling my boy here, like, this shit is like art, bro. Because when you interview someone, like, it's about the interviewer. So it's like, okay, how much should I chime in? How much should I go in? But like, it's really for you to shine. And so I'm gonna give my end of it. But my important thing is also to listen and also like what to do with yourself, like, you know what I'm saying, like staying still, all that. It's you know what I'm saying, it looks easy, but that shit it takes you know what I'm saying.
No, most definitely.
So it was but nah, man, but yeah,
it's all good.
We'll have to talk about the mixing board. I just don't want to forget. Mixing board. And then after that we'll transition to from that we'll transition into EPA rap, bro. And I want you to talk about like your collaboration with like your relationship with Prozac Chunk, how that influence, and that's gonna lead to you getting into music and rap skills. Feel me? Did you have Chunk on rap skills, by the way?
Chunk was on rap skills. Chunk was on 2 songs on rap skills. He on 1 for sure. I think he on 2.
You know who Chunk is? You know who Chunk is, Posey? Bro, EPA legend, dog. Like he was up there. Like wasn't he signed that major?
Yep. Him, totally insane. Chunk is definitely a staple, and not only just EPA rap, but Bay Area rap in general. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Sizzle, what up, though? My boy Sizzle in the building. That's the cow train, huh?
Yep. That's the cow train, my guy.
Now we're getting out. Yeah, the cow train runs to about 11. Ready.
For sure. All right. So,
yeah. So why that was important is because so once they
hold on.
okay.
Sorry, the loud ass squeak.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch ass. I gotta do a contract with Cal Train or something, man. I'm just kidding. All right, man. Mixing board.
Okay. So I went to Palo Alto. So as soon as they left, I posted right there in the court for a little while, blew the rest of my stick, and then I went to Palo Alto to go cop the little mixing board. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Yeah. It's that word triggered the train or something.
Yeah.
Keep them sweet, Joe.
Mixing board.
So I went over there to go cop the mixing board, right? So I left. I went over there probably about 9-10 in the morning. Once I got back to the hood, so as soon as I got back to the G, I'm passing by the G Market, and my homie Manny Fresh, I see him at the corner of Pogus and Camellia Drive. That's the street I grew up on, where we lived at. So, and he just got this look on his face, like, you know what I'm saying? And he just shaking his head. He's like, damn, bro. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What happened? He was like, oh, you ain't heard? I was like, nah, what happened? He was like, Miles died, bro. I said, bro, I was just with Miles like 2-3 hours ago. Like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? And then I just remembered where he was like, nigga, Miles dead. I was like, and and then I think I asked him, I can't remember if I asked him what happened or how. I think I asked him what happened, and he said it was in a car accident, you know what I mean? And then Fred was with him. They were saying Fred was on life support and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then I just remember, bro, from the G Market to my house, bro, it'll take you less than 30 seconds, bro, to drive. Probably like, it'll take you 15 seconds to drive from the G Market to my house. Nigga, that was the slowest ride from the G Market to my house, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever. And I was just like, yeah, I remember I'm 19, bro, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the first significant, like, I think I had probably like a grandfather that passed away or something, but like, this is like the first significant death, you know what I'm saying? So then I went in there, I told Moms, I was like, Mom, like, you gotta use your car, I gotta go to the hospital, I gotta go check on Fred, you know what I'm saying? They said he split his spleen, he was on life support and all that. But so your question was, how did that death affected me just because of the fact that, you know what I mean, I was just with him that morning, you know what I'm saying? And that showed me right there how, that was like one of the first experiences that showed me how fragile life is. Like,
just
you know
like that, you can see someone 1 second and then they gone the next.
Gone.
So, you know what I mean?
RP my homie Mal.
Yeah, man, that's real life stuff right there, man. Yeah, man, you got your loved ones out there, man. I'm telling you, man, just really, really cherish them, man, because we do this thing of taking life for granted, and it just doesn't do us any well, man. So, right. Like, the most
we definitely take it for granted.
You know what I'm saying? And it's human nature. I'm not perfect. I fuck up too.
Yep.
But this is a reminder for me as well that life is so fragile, like you say, and we just gotta cherish our loved ones, man, because it could just be taken that much and that quickly. You know what I'm saying? That's unfortunate, man. But you know, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For real. Now I want to talk about EPA rap, man, because EPA is one of those sections in the Bay Area that is well respected. I think every Bay Area legend knows where EPA is at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a reason for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of legendary artists that came up from there, man. I'm talking like yourself, Prozac, Chunk, Totally Insane. I know Scoop was in Totally Insane, but you know, the Hood Stars.
Yep.
You know, I remember seeing O2's video on 106 in Park.
Yep.
O2, shout out O2 the bad guy. And you double. I mean, I might be missing a few, man. Don't get mad at me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just mentioning the names that pop up right off the bat. And so just talk about how influential, man, EPA rap was. One, let's start with just that in itself, like you growing up and just seeing that and even working alongside with some of them. Because as we're going to transition, you got some cuts with, you know, Chunk, you work with Prozac, and you work closely with both of them. But in general, man, like, in your opinion, growing up from EPA, man, how influential was EPA in the music game? You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of us from East Palo Alto, the natives, in particular, you know what I'm saying, the rappers, a lot of us feel like, because you right with everything that you said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know about the hood, you know what I'm saying? But we do kind of feel like to some degree we get overlooked, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. We get our just due, but you know, everybody feel like they get overlooked, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason. But so because I'm saying that, so I put up this video right here. It's off my last solo album I put out called Diamond. It's called Favorite Rapper, and it's featuring my boy King Seidel. And so we was just paying homage to some of our influences and inspirations growing up, whether major rappers, but in particular, what one of Seidel's ideas was for the video was to, at the beginning of the video, to mention a lot of the legendary rappers from about the city where we're from, right? So I'm looking at it right here. So I'm gonna just go down and look because I don't want to.
And shout out King Seidel, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's I know he's from East Mello, so maybe that's why. But like East Mello and EPA is the same shit, right?
It's the same.
Okay, for sure. So
it's technically two different cities, but it's the same.
Well, that's why, like Seidel, trust me, I ain't forget about you, bro.
Yeah.
I just said it because you was East Mello, but hey, so if this same
thing, he always make it a point to represent East Mello first, but he's from East Palo Alto too. Sure. East Mello Park, East Palo Alto is the same thing.
Yeah, my bad, but I didn't mean to cut you off. Go
ahead.
No,
it's all good.
Yep.
But so I'm gonna name some artists, you know what I'm saying, from East Palo Alto, from, you know, before my time. Some of it is my time, you know, but some of the legends, you know what I'm saying. I might say some names twice, not twice, but some names I may say a group, but then I may say a solo artist from that group too, or whatever. But I'm gonna just go down the list of what I got right here. So, Totally Insane. Everybody know about Totally Insane. Totally Insane is legendary. Totally Insane. Al Capone from Totally Insane. $10 from Totally Insane. My big brother Chunk. You feel me? Rated X. You know what I'm saying? Which is a group consisting of Cool Breeze and C-Funk at the time. C-Funk, aka Prozac, you know what I'm saying? But at first he was Captain Crunch, you know what I'm saying? Reese Cup, gotta mention Reese Cup, legendary female MC up out of East Palo Alto.
Okay.
Rest in peace, MC Kong, you know what I'm saying? Gangsta G, Fat Man, Ebony Black, Mac and AK, Mozilla, Cool Breeze, Sick and Sane, SIC, Doc Louie, Hood Stars, you know what I'm saying? Band-Aid and Scoop, Never Legal, Stack Cheese, rest in peace, Stack Cheese, KOD, Dr. Shake, Young Life, MOG, Money Marv, Female Funk, Parts Unknown, Smooth J, Partners in Crime, Macintosh, G-Boy, Sean T.
Oh yeah, can't forget Sean T.
Forget about
oh man, that's my bad, bro. Sean T. Shit.
Producer of Mac
Dre.
Legendary. Feeling Myself.
Yep, and then, you know, obviously working with Mr. Fab or whatever, man. No needs no introduction.
at all.
Pause after Sean T. Shit, bro, you running.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Good. Yeah, go. Run that shit, man. Run that shit. Yeah, man. So for sure, Sean T, man. Can't forget Sean T.
Can't forget Sean T. Stagmata, Roots from the Underground, The Youngin, KS Rappers. You know what I'm saying? KS Rappers is the group that Reese Cup is. Started. It was KS Rappers. My homie Quasar. You know what I'm saying? And my homie, damn, bro, I can't believe my little homie, T-Wee big brother, bro.
I think
they gon' the fact.
I think I remember. I don't know. You might have them on there, so I'm not even gonna say it.
But who's gonna?
I was gonna say Black Boys, right?
I can't forget about Black Boys.
Law.
I can't forget about, but so okay, so. Okay, all right. KS Rappers, Daddy Coffee, So Busy, Tatum One, Blackjack Smoke, Alias Tone, and rest in peace to my big homie Black Mook. Okay, now definitely Block Boys. You know what I'm saying?
I remember them on the MySpace days. They was doing numbers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With the when the Hood Stars were around and shit.
Law and Buff, right?
Yeah, Law and Buff.
Definitely Law and
Buff.
Buff.
Ain't they doing some football coaching and shit too?
Yeah,
like,
Law coach football now. Okay, Buff. Me and Buff started out in the same group. At the beginning, we was in a group called The Faculty. So The Faculty was me, Buff, RIP, my homie Jamal Harris, RIP Dirty D, you know what I'm saying? RIP Stoney, you know what I'm saying?
Peace,
like Pop C. Pop C was up in there. My homie Jeff to the left, my homie Reg, Reg, you know what I'm saying? But me and Buffy started out in the same group, you know what I mean? The Faculty, you know what I'm saying? We was the producers of the group. So and then everybody branched off and started doing their own little thing. But the reason why the Block Boys wasn't on this list, it was and certain other artists, because see, the Block Boys is my era, you know what I'm saying? So
you talking about the OGs that was before y'all.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
So the thing with this list right here was to honor.
It was like that was in your rap draft class. You know what I mean? Because that's how I like to say it.
Yeah. This list was to honor everybody that came before us.
Most definitely.
So it's no disrespect to the Block Boys and nobody from my era.
No, of course
under
not.
my
bad. I didn't even mean to. I just remember them off the top of my head, but I know you had a whole list already. So you know what I mean. But yeah, that makes sense, man. Mm-hmm. They got drafted in the same class. But talk to me about your relationship, man, with Prozac and Chunk, man, because you know what I'm saying? They legendary, bro. Like Prozac produces for, E40.
Prozac
right?
legendary.
Prozac,
right? Prozac.
And he's still dropping hits. I think he dropped some stuff like that. And it's
Prozac is right now. He produces
Too Short,
E40, Too Short, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Listening to this, y'all.
Sugar Free. All West Coast legends, you know what I'm saying? He got production on the Mount Westmore album. So Prozac produced my first single off my first album, Rap Skills, that got played on KMEL. You know what I'm saying? Spitfire. So
Spitfire.
Legendary. Spitfire featuring my big brother Nut. Nut actually the one that got the beat for me because he was the one that was actually working with Pro at the time. You know what I'm saying? So the album was already done, you know what I'm saying? And then he came with, he was like, man, I got this beat from Prozac, you know what I mean? We should do this, you should throw this on the album, you know what I'm saying? And then that was the last song I did off that album, and that was the one that went the hardest, you know what I'm saying? That was the one that ended up playing on KMEL, Big Von and Chewy Goldman, Say My Name on the radio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's in the hood, R&P my homie Jay. You feel me? I remember the next day after that shit got played on the radio, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I heard you on the radio last night, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. But so Prozac is definitely one of the pioneers of the hood and a big influence of mine. We got a dope relationship. And then Chunk is like, that's big bro right there. You know what I'm saying? Chunk is like,
nice.
We got so much music together. You know what I mean? We got so much music in the vaults. You know what I'm saying? But Chunk pulled me in. You know what I mean? And just
took you under his wing.
Took me under his wing, bro. You know what I mean? And just
dope,
showed me the ropes. You know what I mean? Showed me the do's and the don'ts and all that. You understand me? But yeah, definitely Chunk.
That's what's up, man.
Pro.
Yeah, I see the relationship you have with them.
Yep.
But I also can't fail to recognize, like, during the 90s, man, they really had their run, man, where they weren't on BT or MTV.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like, you talking about 650 artists, man, that, you know, you feel like, man, there's
Prozac was on. Prozac had a video on BT. Prozac he worked with Sugar Ray, the rock group Sugar Ray. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look up Sugar Ray. You know what I'm saying? The rock group Sugar Ray. He had a song with them that all used to get played on VH1 and MTV.
Man, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So the town definitely got history. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. You shine such light on the town, man. Now we gotta talk about rap skills, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if y'all know, man, but Rap Skills was one of the albums that when I met Jada, that was the album that he had out at the time. You know, I was a young adolescent, you know, learning music, learning the game. Just like Chunk kind of took you under his wing. You saw, like, I could tell, like, right off the bat we vibed because you could tell, like, that I had a hunger in me. You know what I'm saying? I knew you could see it in my eyes. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like, that was one of the first albums that I was listening to nonstop. Like, I mean, we spit fire, like, I'm so motherfucking cocky. Like, man, I still remember songs to this day, man.
Yeah.
From that album. And I remember how much that album, like, influenced me. Like, man, I see somebody right next to me doing it, and it sound legit, professional. Like, I'm damn near tapped in with somebody that, and you got all these connections. I'm like, man, like, I'm in the right place.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
When I listen to Rap Skills, I don't know, man. That's a very influential, inspirational album. I just want you to take the people through the process of what, like, influenced Rap Skills, man. Like, because that was one of the albums I feel that got it all started for me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And you just ran with it after. So we can talk about all these other projects, but Rap Skills. Whew.
So bear with me on this one.
Oh, it's right? Good. It's good.
And first off, I want to say, because I see my homie, shout out Tim Lewis, Bay Area Block Report. Okay. Tim, speaking of Chunk and Rap Skills,
yep.
Tim always had my back. Tim, so first Tim was Boss Hog Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And so when I first started rocking with Chunk, that's who Tim was, who was like managing Chunk. You know what I'm saying? So then Tim kind of like started managing me. And then Tim is the one that kind of like actually brought me into the industry. You know what I'm saying? We end up going to LA. He introduced me to my early talent agent and manager. We ended up going out to LA, performing for labels, you know what I'm saying? And then, so first we went to Sacramento, and then because we did so well in Sacramento, then we got sent to LA. But I just wanted to say that because I noticed that Tim is right here, and he's telling me to, tell him about certain things. But he said he told me to tell him how I got played on BT. But I'm gonna get to that because that's Bloodsport era. You know what I'm saying? But so Rap Skills, bro. Definitely Rap Skills is near and dear to my heart. It's my first album I ever put 100%. Out. You feel me? And so how Rap Skills started was like this. So we started recording. So I had the lab in the hood. You feel me? The whole hood used to come through. You know what I'm saying? This is when the whole hood was connected. All sides was connected. So I was in two groups at the time. The faculty, which was like all my homies from Menlo and Midtown, and then the G affiliates, which ended up turning into GTA. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get to GTA in a bit, you know what I'm saying?
So, which was all my G-Town partners. You know
G-Town affiliates.
Where I grew up at, where I'm from, right?
Yep.
So, we was just recording hella music. You know what I'm saying? We was just recording hella music. After a while, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And not that my homies from the faculty and from the G affiliates didn't want to do it either. You know what I'm saying? But everybody kind of like just started going their separate ways, kind of like, and the streets just started to catch up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the homies just got knee deep in the street. I was into the music. So I started recording rap skills at the house in the gardens. You know what I'm saying? Once I got enough songs recorded, I was like, that's when I knew. I was like, all right, I can't. I want to put a real album out. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, but I can't put it out, because how we was doing it was like, I had a little mic that was hanging over the little light post right there. We would record like that. I had a CD burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, like, this was back in the day, bro. It wasn't no Pro Tools, wasn't no punching in. It wasn't no, let me do that. Yeah, okay. It was let's do it over. But okay. It was like, so we had to record the whole song all the way through. So like, if it was 3 verses and one person had the first verse, one person had the second verse, one person had the third verse, you had to have your verse down.
Ready.
So if the first person on the first verse person and the second verse person had they shit down, but then the third verse person fucked up, we had to start. Everybody had to start all over again.
Damn, I got some bullshit.
So because I was recording on a CD burner. You know what I'm saying? Man. And so like basically like CDRs, but then they had the CDRWs. Those was rewritables. CDRs wasn't, you can't erase.
You motherfuckers nowadays lucky.
Man, y'all lucky as hell. You feel me? Rewritables was you could erase that last take and start over, but everybody had to do it over. So that's how we was doing it. But it was like the way we was doing it, it was like it wasn't like professional quality. So I was looking for a studio. I'm like, bro, I gotta record this in a real studio. That's how I found out about the Riker Center, because my homie Theron, you know what I'm saying? And shout out my little brother Tommy Wang, man. He locked up right now. Free T Wang, you know what I'm saying? His brother Theron, TJ, you know what I mean? He had Salville Clothing at the time, you know what I'm saying? But he was going to Eastside College Prep, you know what I'm saying? And that's where Eastside was going to the Riker Center to train for PE, you know what I'm saying? And so once they went up there, then they realized they had the studio up there and all that. So once he knew I was trying to, I used to go to the West Block over there in Wisteria. He heard me because that's where he lived at, and then my homie Ramaj's house was right up the street. You know what I'm saying? Like basically like 2 doors down. So he heard me out there talking one day, like, man, I'm trying to find a lab so I can record this rap skills album. He was like, bro, where I go record at, where we go train at for Eastside for the basketball team, they got a recording studio up there. You should try to go, you know what I'm saying, go up there. So I did just that. I can't remember whether I went up there or I think I went up there. John Jordan was my engineer. He the one that taught me everything I know about Pro Tools. You feel me? And they put me in contact with John Jordan, and then I started recording my album. And then John Jordan put me in contact with Ramen Jamal.
Shout out motherfucking Ramen Jamal, man.
That's how I met Ramen
Redwood
Jamal.
City legend, man.
Redwood City legend. Straight up. You feel me? So that's how
the Redwood KRS One.
Man, come on, man. Word. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and that's how I met Ramen. So
word.
How they had it set up there. Okay. So I'm glad I got this up right here, bro, because Tim is reminding me, bro, of some shit. So basically, bro, another thing about rap skills that's important is that, bro, when I first started making beats, I was making beats on a motherfucking PlayStation. The game was called MTV Music Generator. This shit was so legendary, bro. The whole hood, everybody was like, bro, this nigga making beats off a PlayStation. You feel me? So like I was making beats, and I found out about this game. Through RP, my nigga Miles that I was talking about earlier. Me and my homie Miles and Kevin Fobbs. My first rap group, we had a song called Money Language. We had a talent show at Foothill College.
but we only had the song, we only had the beat on a cassette tape. They needed it on a CD. So we had to go to the producer, we had to go to the producer of the song to get the beat on CD so we could bring it to the talent show. Once we go to Bruh House, he stayed in Hayward. Once we go to Bruh House to go get the beat, we walk in. I see this nigga sitting on his bed. This is a PlayStation 1. This is PlayStation 1 days. This nigga got a controller in his hand. I'm like, what this nigga doing with the controller? You know what I'm saying? This nigga had the beat on it. So I'm like, bro, this nigga made the beat on the PlayStation? You feel me? So that's how I found out about the MTV Music Generator. Nigga, that next week, I went to go buy that shit out of Best Buy. I bought that shit, immediately went to work. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all go listen to the Rap Skills album, the majority of all those beats, because I produced almost the whole album. So Prozac did a beat, you know what I'm saying? And then one of my partners, my partner Nate, he go by the King Beats. He produced like 1 or 2 tracks, but I think I had like, I don't know, I think I had like 18 or 19 tracks on there. Like 15 of them is produced by me. All them, except for it was one beat, it was one song called Cocky. You know what I'm saying? Featuring
I fuck with that.
Yeah. So motherfucking Cocky. That hook was done by, shout out my nigga Dino. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't want me to say this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't give a damn.
Shit. Dungee podcast, we let them demons out. I'm just kidding.
Dino is the founder of Hyphy Culture, on Instagram. So
wow, shit, that's crazy.
So
Hyphy Culture.
Yeah. So the Instagram page Hyphy Culture on Instagram. That's my boy Dino.
And did he keep it disguised the whole time? Like he didn't want people to know like who it was? Because it reminded me of somebody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mention his name either, but someone that just wants to keep it discreet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing about it was, I mean, he don't mind. He just don't go like broadcasting and bragging that's his page.
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Because he shit. My nigga,
that page is big now.
It's huge.
It's huge.
You know
so he started Hyphy Culture, huh?
And he started Hyphy Culture.
Shit.
He always been good with the. But at this time during my Rap Skills days, he was rapping. Then eventually he Dino was gonna come back into this story once we start talking about B-Jada Dave Bush, because that's what he.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that.
But
the crazy thing is this: like you talk about making beats on PlayStation, which leads me to my next. How much of the marketing and shit has changed since then, bro? Since Rap Skills, like, cause I remember with my album too, bro. I'd pass out flyers when we got the trunk with it. It's crazy to say that like you came up from that like PlayStation era of making beats with the MTV game, and now MTV. Well, I think the channel's gone, but MTV still gonna be a thing. Yeah, the channel gone, but that's crazy. But anyways, like so my whole thing about that is, man, like it's crazy to think now, right? That now there's like AI and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That'll make you a beat easily, man.
Yeah.
So. Man, bro, like, how much, like, have you seen, like, or how are you receiving that transition, bro, of, like, thinking about when Rap Skills was out and how you used to promote it back then, right?
Yeah.
To transition now and seeing how promotion is nowadays, bro.
So
it's crazy, right?
So, okay, so I got caught right in the middle. So basically, when I put out Rap Skills, right, that was like kind of like the end of the era for like out the trunk kind of shit. So the reason why I say that is because when I finally put out the album, once it was done, I went to go get CDs pressed up. You know what I'm saying? So that's another key element of the Rap Skills story, is because I went and got CDs pressed up, and I would hit all the malls in the Bay. First, I started out in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And I sold my CDs in the hood. Everybody was grabbing it up, you know what I'm saying? And then once I felt like I had enough music circulating around East Palo Alto, then I started to spread out. I hit every mall in the Bay, you know what I'm saying? And the song I would always play. So my approach was like this. My approach when I got into the malls, I would approach somebody and I would say, "Yo, I would have the Walkman with me. You know what I'm saying? With the CD right there. I would be like, "Yo,
Trying to come
okay,
approach.
It's all good. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. So
Talking about your approach.
So pressed them up, right?
Right.
And then I hit all the malls up in the. So my approach was like this. Yo, I walk up to somebody, dude, female. Yo.
Hold on.
Okay.
You might come again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she did.
It's good. It's what you gotta do.
Shit, we live in this bitch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is the only exclusive live you'll get.
Exclusive.
You know what I'm saying? From the Dungee.
Exclusivities. All right. So I would get so my approach was like this. I walk up to somebody in the mall, female, male, whatever. I'll be like, yo, can I get 10 seconds of your time to let you hear something? I wouldn't even ask them to buy nothing. I would just say, so a lot of times I would get, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Then other times I would get, oh, no, I ain't trying to buy that. If somebody say I'm not trying to buy that, I'd be like, bro, I ain't even asked you to buy that. I just asked you to, you know what I'm saying, leave me your ear. Sometimes they'll still be like, nah. Other times they'll be like, all right. So then the first song I would play with my first single, you know what I'm saying, which was Spitfire. Bro, I kid you not, bro. If I had $1 for every time I played Spitfire and somebody was like, this you? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, this you right here. I'm like, yeah, bro. It so much to the point to where a lot of times, bro, people didn't believe that whoever made this song was standing right there in front of them.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like when I heard that,
yeah,
you kind of like,
yeah,
you get this a lot, but you do sound like Andre. You sound like Andre 3K on that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and so for me, I was like, damn, like your cadence, everything, like, cause you know, a lot of times, like the way someone speaks, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, it sound like him.
Yeah,
but like you was rapping like where it was like you was in your zone.
Yeah.
Maybe you was playing with your voice or whatever.
Yeah.
But it didn't necessarily sound exactly like you. So I remember when I listened to it the first time as well, I thought the same thing. I was like, I think I said that too. I was like, bro, this you for real?
Yeah. So
I was like, damn.
To the point, bro, to the point to where some people was really like, bro, this not you. I had to actually show them the tattoo on my arm that said B-Jada, because they didn't believe that it was me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that off of what you said, how you said about so back then, that's like
like just the marketing started.
Like I was straight hand to hand with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so what happened was so right after that, then the mixtape era started. You know what I'm saying? And so the mixtape era kind of coincided with the internet, with, you know what I mean, with the free mixtape era, and all that. And then it, transitioned to like, we had the MySpaces and then the Facebooks and then the Instagrams and then all that. You know what I mean? And then now we got the streaming platforms and all that. So, I mean, it had changed a lot to the point to where now people don't like buy music like that no more. They don't buy the album. They'll just stream it.
They'll just stream it. Yep.
So the major labels had to reconstruct. They had to adjust and reconstruct. So now, like, a certain amount of plays will equal out to record sales. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's something like a million is like 4,500 or something. Something like on Spotify. Like, shit. Don't quote me. I'm just throwing off the top. I could be wrong, so I'm just giving y'all a rough estimate. But yeah, man, like that's crazy, huh? How it went from album sales.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, like even a good album sales, like what, 300,000 now? Like that's like solid when people like 50 Cent used to go
And
Like,
that's I put my Rap Skills came out in 2003. So that was the same year where 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying came out. So that's around that Eminem 50 Cent era.
And that's when they were like,
them niggas was doing a
10
million.
million.
Like doing a million in the first week.
Yep. And then so Get Rich or Die Trying went diamond. Nelly went diamond. Like,
you know
insane,
what I mean?
Right?
And every time Eminem dropped, he was doing a million.
He
the
was
first
doing
week.
numbers like,
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's when those artists get respected like that because of the numbers that they was
at
really
that time.
like you actually really had to go to the store and go buy the shit. It wasn't no we finna just stream it online. Nah,
Nope.
if you wanted to, if you
wanted physical copy,
if you wanted that Eminem, if you wanted that Get Rich or Die Trying, you had to actually go to the store and go buy the shit. You feel me? So it didn't change a lot, but I mean.
It is what it is.
We adapt.
We adapt.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. It just is what it is. However, I just want the people to still listen to the music. However they consume it, you know what I mean? I'm not really tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. Let's transition now to GTA, bro.
Mm-hmm.
G-Town Affiliates, man. Which consists of you and shout out my boy NU man. Man, great soul right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my guy, man. He's also big bro to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shit. I just remember when I dropped a certain song, I think it was like Paramedics or something, man. He was like, I don't know, man. Like, it always feels good when somebody goes out of their way that you used to look up to and shows you love, man. So NU and yourself have anytime y'all tell me, man, something slap, I'm like, man, like I was always like a fan of y'all, man.
Right.
And I was younger than y'all, so I was seeing the way y'all was moving, you know, and remember y'all used to do shows in San Jose. What was that spot called? Tones, bro. Tones. Which is not, it's probably called something else now.
Yeah, it's something else now.
But I remember that era, man, like when I was like young and, you know what I'm saying, y'all was like 21 era, you know, doing your thing. I don't know if you ever dropped it, but like the Paperwork Project.
So nah, bro. I was on the phone with that fool the other day, yesterday actually, and we was talking about that.
That shit was legendary. But anyways, let's just talk about GTA to begin with, though. You know what I'm saying?
So all right,
and how that whole thing started.
So GTA started as Garden Town Affiliates.
For sure.
That's
start from GTA started.
Okay. GTA. Okay, so GTA started as the Garden Town Affiliates. You know what I'm saying? The Gardens is a set in East Palo Alto. So East Palo Alto was split up into 4 sets, and then East Millo is the 5th set. You know what I'm saying? But East Palo Alto, you got the Gardens, you got the Village. You know what I'm saying? You got the Flutter, and then you got the Mid. So the section where we from is the Gardens. So GTA started out as the Garden Town Affiliate. So the original members was myself.
Oh, hold on, stop. Sorry. It's a train.
Yep.
It's coming up. Yeah. We live and direct.
Live and direct in this business, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta kind of take a picture too.
Sneak that out. Yeah, go ahead. You can use the bathroom. I'm gonna take a picture right here.
Okay.
You know, or you can just piss in the cuts.
Yeah, man. I just pissing the cuts on there. Oh. That's all good. I got it.
What?
Nah, because the mic almost dropped when I got up.
Oh, shit.
But it's good. I got to slide it on out. Yeah. Where I go piss at?
You can go in the bathroom or you can just take a piss in the cuts. You know what? Anywhere anywhere. Sir. Oh shit, he's still alive? Damn. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess this one ain't gonna be exclusive, but it's all good though. I ain't tripping. It's for the vibes. What's happening?
Show me. What time we got? 10:40. Oh, 10:40. Yeah, though I know he's positive. Well, yeah, right now. Time wise,
An hour or 50 minutes.
okay. Oh, okay. So
Seems like there's a lot of trains today.
a lot of trains, yeah. So that's slowing it down. So I don't know what's going. But yeah, we're right here. But I think with this, it's gonna flow through more. I would say. That's reasonable. I think that should be enough. Bruh, like, yeah, bruh, passed away, man. Unfortunately, bro.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And then the ones we got now is they inside now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, no,
So they not no more outside ones like that.
Yeah.
I have one, but like they keep it inside all the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
and shit.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, lost a lot of family dogs, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
And
I
that
know.
Shit,
I know.
that
I know.
shit hurt,
hectic
man.
right
That
there.
shit
I know.
hurt. You know, oh shit, I don't wanna get your laptop.
Yeah.
So yeah, that type of shit hurt, man.
Yep.
But what did we?
So we was on the original members of the GTA. So you was saying about how did that come about? How did that?
Yeah, G Town affiliates.
So
Pull the mic a little closer.
Right here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
all right. So GTA started out as the Garden Town affiliates, right? So the original members was myself, my homie Ramaj, my homie Velsky, my homie Lawrence, my homie Tommy Wayne, and my homie Freddie Kidd, right? And then it got expanded to Miles, rest in peace, Jay Juka, who was Miles' older brother, and the last member was Nut, okay? And then so once I started going to the Riken Center, it just ended up getting, like I said, everybody just kind of like started doing their things. And the last members to just continue on the name was just me and Nut. So that's how it ended up just being just us two. You know what I'm saying? And so it ended up going from G-Town affiliates to GTA. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, me and Nut, like you said. So after I did after I did rap skills, I immediately went into doing like the GTA movement, you know what I'm saying? And then so we started recording our album, The Paperwork Project, and then as we was recording, you know what I'm saying, we was just performing everywhere, bro. I'm talking about all them clubs in San Jose, from everywhere from San Jose to Frisco. We was always performing damn near every weekend, you know what I'm saying? And then at that time, so shit, we was trying to get a record deal. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to get a record deal. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we was just
Shopping around.
Yeah, we was shopping around, performing everywhere, just trying to get our name out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's really how it started. You know what I'm saying? And the Paperwork Project, the album never officially came out. We did end up putting out a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? With some of the I don't want to say throwaway songs from there, but some of the songs from there from the Paperwork Project. But like I said, I was just talking to Nut the other day. We still gonna put the album out.
Man, I was about to say, like, if there's one thing I can get out of this,
Yeah.
especially with the, you know what I'm saying, all the viewers watching right now, all the YouTube live people watching right now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the exclusive shit we're doing today, I think you gotta drop that, bro.
We still
the
gonna put it out.
Paperwork Project.
Pillow Talk, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was about to just say, Pillow Talk.
Come on.
I had that, like, I was listening to that regularly.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So, I know.
And that's when MySpace started popping off. So we had the MySpace page popping. So that's where everybody was hearing a lot of those songs at on MySpace.
So man, Pillow Talk, and there's so many others. The Poke Exam.
Poke Exam. Yeah.
Like
I mean, and this is just right off the top of my head, man. But I remember
The one
y'all
we had
had
with
the whole-
Ramen, so fine.
So
the little
Fine,
jazzy, the little jazzy.
Nah, man. So yeah, so Dungee podcast, man, wants you to do us a favor and drop that paperwork project, because it's still gonna be a classic regardless.
Say
You know what I'm
less.
saying?
Say less.
And so get that out there for the people, man. So you double
Shout out
shout out to G Town, man, that G Market, man. You know what I'm saying? It's legendary. Everybody in the town knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Redwood native, but I got mad love for the town. But when I pull up to the G Market, man, I already know it's love.
We brother cities, man. East Palo Alto and Redwood Cities is. I've been coming to Redwood City my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
And I know y'all come out here for the El Griense. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I know y'all like that.
I just had the tacos.
I know y'all like that better than Tres Amigos, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just had
Or should I say Tres Amigos, man?
Man, I remember being a kid, bro. My mom, my auntie, and my cousin, we used to always go right there to so man, shit just ain't the same. Everything ain't the same. It was the Sizzler right there, right across the street from the Kaiser.
Bro,
the Sizzler,
it's gone.
It's gone. And then it was a Foot Locker right there.
Gone.
We used to always come to that Foot Locker. You know
Kmart,
what I'm saying?
right across. It's gone.
Kmart. Bro, I just seen Saito say this on Facebook the other day, and it's facts. Kmart was Walmart before Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like that Kmart that was right there in Redwood City, that was the Walmart before, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. You know
I guess you had to do a deal with McDonald's instead of Little Caesars, because you feel me, like Walmart always had McDonald's on the side. Yeah. And then I remember Kmart used to have Little Caesars. Yep. But you know, I guess like Little Caesars didn't have enough pull for it, man. Yeah, man, let's transition now, man, to Geek Squad, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Geek Squad, man, like that whole brand, man. You got merch on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk to us about Geek Squad, man.
So Geek Squad
behind that, you know what I'm saying?
So Geek Squad started out as Money Music Entertainment. You know what I mean? Money Music Entertainment / Money Music Empire. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
We just changed the name.
Okay,
Shout out my little brother Ant, you know what I'm saying? Prophecy, you know what I'm saying? He kind of helped with the transition of the name. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Shout out my boy Ant.
Yeah. But so Geek Squad started out as Money Music Entertainment. But I wanted to change the name because so the thing is, this what happened. So just like how you were saying on Rap Skills, how sounding like Andre 3000, this and that. If you go listen to Rap Skills, if you listen to my voice on there, it's totally different. And this all happened just off of the growth. It wasn't nothing like I was like, I'm finna change the style of my voice or whatever. It's just it's like the Rap Skills album is not. So what I realized now, you know what I mean, later on, is that with Rap Skills, I was still it's a classic album, you know what I'm saying? It's a legendary album, but I was still finding my voice. I was still finding my sound. That wasn't my ultimate voice, you know what I'm saying? And one of the things that actually helped with that is, like I said, shout out to Tim Lewis, Boss Hog Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, Bay Area Block Report. When we went to LA to go, so I had Rap Skills out, you know what I'm saying? And we went to LA to go shop for a deal. So when we got in front of the labels, their main thing was like, because all we know when we was recording was we do a main track, then we do a double, and then we do a triple. And we might even do a fourth. You know what I'm saying? So, but once I got
like doubling the whole verse. And tripling layers.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? But once I got in front of the labels, they told me, they said, and this is something that I learned. I didn't know no better, you know what I'm saying? They was like, I remember one particular label saying, it was like, we want to hear your voice. You know what I mean? Like, it sound like it's too much shit going on. It's too, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can hear you. But so, and when they said that, I was kind of like, you know what I mean? And then what made me, what kind of, and so then if you go listen to a lot of the GTA stuff, which was basically that next year, you know what I mean? Rap Skills was '03, and then we started working on the GTA shit in '04. Like, so that very next year, I stopped doing doubles. I didn't, from that point on, I didn't do no more doubles. You know what I'm saying? I may do some ad libs, but one of the things that when I would go back and listen to songs on the radio, and one particular rapper that really opened my eyes to it was Nas. And I listened to Nas. Bro, Nas didn't have, it was just one track. It was just one. It wasn't no dubs, wasn't no triples, you know what I mean? Wasn't no ad-libs, it was just one. And I was like, okay, yeah, they right. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, I wasn't doing no doubles and nothing like that. So I forgot why I was saying that, how that relate to Geek Squad. But anyway, Geek Squad started out as Money Music. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's why I was saying that. Because so the transition was from like doubling and tripling tracks and all that to just doing, you know what I'm saying, just one main vocal and that's it. Maybe an ad-lib and that's it. But I was transitioning from like a certain style like to another, just gradually, not like nothing purposely, but I was transitioning because my thing was I wanted to reach like the heights, like the heights of the top. You know what I'm saying? So Money Music Entertainment, I was kind of like, that shit sound like too. After a while, I was like, man, that shit sound too like generic is not the right word. Like too like ghetto-ish or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like Money Music Entertainment sound like too plain. So I wanted a different name. You know what I'm saying, for the label, and then so enter Geek Squad Music Group. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we transitioned from Money Music to Geek Squad.
That's what's up, bro. No, that's beautiful, man. And you know, we also RDV though. You know what I'm saying? Rendezvous Music, man.
Rendezvous Records.
Shout out D. LaBrie, Ramen Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Big Murph, aka Bennett Rodno.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? We like, I always say like we the Bay Area Wu-Tang of it.
On my mama.
And they can feel how they want to feel.
On my mama.
But I mean, the way we rap our ass off, man, is y'all gotta check the stats, man.
Rendezvous Records, man.
Rendezvous Records is very legendary, man. And so,
B-Jada, Spitter, D. LaBrie is the founder. Shamako Noble, Ramen Jamal.
Man, shout out
Kiana Bean. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know this, man, but
what's the name of them?
What's the name of them?
That's
Kiana and Bean. Yeah. Yep. Shady. Rest in peace, my brother Kato, man.
Kato. R.I.P.
Rest
Kato.
in peace, Kato, man.
Cannot forget Kato.
Never.
Kato.
Hey, Kato, you still in our hearts, man.
And
we ain't never forget that,
never,
man.
Ever.
Rest in peace, Kato.
Never.
Man.
And then also, what's our boys over there? They still got it going. They the three-headed monsters right now. Up out of San Ho. YDMC.
Oh man, how can we forget YDMC, man, Three-Headed Dragon.
Yep.
Three-Headed Dragon.
Yeah.
And Max Steez.
Yep.
Hey, shout out.
Yep.
YDMC.
Yep.
Max Steez and Madman. I gotta get all of them in here too, you know, by the way. So just know, man, but that's the RDV family, just so y'all know. It's a family that we built just because like we had mutual friends, but like we would put shows together. We used to do shows at Bobby D's in River City, the Rock the Mic shows. Shout out YD. He used to pull that all through, man. But when it comes to like, everybody got different styles, and I'm not knocking it. You know, you might be melodic, you might be whatever. But when it comes to like that hip hop, rap, man, like we used to really cipher, man. Like, and we still do to this day. Don't even get it twisted.
We still do.
But I just wanted to shine a light on RDV, man, because
no doubt.
That's what
that's a part of the family. That's a part of the extended family.
You know
we all got our own little crews and shit, but then we all got a big crew too.
Exactly,
you know
exactly. Like I consider y'all like my hip hop family.
Right.
You feel me? Like we just family oriented and then shout out Shamako Noble, man. For those of you who don't know, man, like Shamako Noble,
legendary,
is the main reason why I rap, man. I'll never forget that phone call, man. He called me one day and told me, man, I think you love this shit.
Yeah.
And I think you need to come more often than just to come for whatever you're coming for.
Yeah.
And that shit just changed my life, man. So I know you're out there watching, and I need to get your ass up in here too, Shamako Noble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because man, like like if it wasn't for you, Ramen Jamal, and Shamako, man, I wouldn't be rapping.
Straight up.
And I wouldn't be doing half the shit that I'm doing, man.
Facts.
So that's 100%, man. Love for y'all. So Jada, man, I want to talk about your crazy body of work in general, man. I mean, you got El Negro, Rap Skills, Young Legend OG, September 28th, Bloodsport 2.0, King James, Diamond. Man, like, so
man,
what would you say, man, is your personal favorite, man? Like from all the projects, man.
I don't know what's my personal favorite, right? But I will say, I mean, maybe this kind of answers the question, but I will say that my best, I have realized over the past couple years, my best body of work is Young Legend OG. Young Legend OG, I was in my bag, bro.
I was just listening to that before we did this interview. And I think I agree heavily.
And the mixtape that I put out before that to promote it, I went, which was the YLOG freestyles. You know what I'm saying? The Young Legend OG freestyles. That's a little project that I put out to promote.
I was just naming a few, but I want y'all to know I left out like about 8 of them.
Bro,
just saying.
Young, so that era right there, that was 2016, 2017. I don't know what I was on, but I was on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, so when it comes to Geek Squad, right? So I gotta shout out Dave Bush because
oh yeah, man, shout out Dave Bush, man.
In 09, like so the transition from Money Music and entertainment / Empire to Geek Squad came in like 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? So once I was let go at the Righteous and all that, that kind of like started that transition. You feel me? And then I got the lab over there, you know what I'm saying, in Foster City, you know what I'm saying, 317. And so to kick off the Geek Squad movement, me and Bush, you know what I'm saying, we had to we put out the Jada Bush experiment and the hypothesis, you know what I'm saying? But what was so legendary, and this was 2009, what was so legendary about that time right there was the music took us to New York. It took us to LA and New York, you know what I'm saying? To where we were supposed to go on BET 106 and Park. It fell through and things didn't end up happening, you know what I'm saying? But we still got a chance to go to New York and perform at this event called Blaze the Stage. It was an event put on by BET, you know what I mean? It was all like, and that started from,
I remember that.
Yeah, that started from a like a music conference that happened out here in Emeryville, where I mean you had MTV reps there, BET reps there, Jacka was there, Mr. Fab was there, Drew Down was there, and me and Bush end up performing. I'm talking about my nigga, we rocked that shit, bro. We had the whole joint, like, you know what I'm saying? And so
like a superstar,
it was,
but you are though.
It was this, and this is where I met my homie that ended up introducing me to Flow. So at this event right here, I met a guy by the name of Van Drill, short for Van, you know, or Van, short for Van Drill, my big homie, you know what I'm saying? And he seen us perform, and after, you know, y'all know how it be at these networking events, you know what I mean? You exchange numbers, you talk to people and all that.
But it's all about networking.
Yeah. He was one of the dudes that really hit my line after the fact, you know what I'm saying? But me and Bush performed there. We had this song called Take You Home. That shit was going crazy.
I remember that.
Yep. And so we performed that, and then I did the beat on there, and everybody was after the fact, everybody was like, man, we heard you did the beat. So everybody wanted to get my number because I did the beat and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was the one that hit my line, and then he ended up hitting me. You know what I'm saying? He came through, and then we started building a relationship, and then I met his son, Lazy Genius. Shout out Lazy Genius. Lazy Genius is one of the ill, and that name is
That name, Lazy Genius, that boy, he real about that name. That boy is genius, but that boy lazy in a bitch. You understand me? Because this nigga, man, is one of the, this nigga,
lazier than a bitch.
this nigga, in
a good way though, because I know what you mean,
right?
Because he's super talented. But hey, this is where that whole line come from though. Remember, hard work, always outbeat talent, right? Because he got the talent, but he don't put in the work,
bro. This nigga,
but if he did put in the work,
So
I remember listening to him. He was gassing. So, he reminded me of Wayne a little bit,
right? Not that, bro. He definitely, you know what I'm saying. He definitely had that, and it's not what it is. It's not that he didn't put in the work, because he did. It's just that he ain't really trip off of it like that. He wasn't like you know what I'm saying. Like he wanted to rap, but he wasn't like
he was whatever about it. I don't even care. It's just me rapping.
He was just naturally he was just naturally talented, bro. When he first got into the lab, when he first got in the booth, bro, I was like, bro, this little nigga hard as fuck.
And I ain't gonna lie, Jada, like when you used to record people, like you used to so it take a certain person to really catch your attention. He really got your attention, huh?
Bro.
Because
Lazy was like, I was like, damn. This little nigga right here hard as fuck, bro, because he was saying some shit. Like, you know what I mean? And then he had that, he from New Orleans.
So he got that accent. And everybody love that accent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So he kind of got like that Wayne kind of like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you think about like the Baby, Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Like them accents, like it works, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It works. Like in rap, it works. That type of accent works. So he had it, you know what I mean?
Definitely. So, but so me and Bush, we had a great run, bro, in 2009, and then we ended up going to LA, performing out there, had a dope performance out there, ended up meeting the nigga off his rockers now. What's the nigga name? Orlando
Bloom?
Nah, Orlando, the actor.
Yeah, it's Orlando Bloom, right? The dude from That's So Raven or something?
Yeah, That's So Raven.
Yeah.
But his last name not Bloom, it's Brown. Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown.
There you go.
We ended up meeting Orlando Brown, took flicks with him. This nigga seen us perform. Bro, we performed. I forget what the name of the club was. Bro, this is one of the illest performances, bro. And then I'm talking about, this is Hollywood. This is on Hollywood Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, bro, I wish we had video footage of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we fucking killed that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had the whole club going fucking crazy to where it didn't. So this nigga came up. So after we done performing, I'm in the back of the club. I'm on the phone. I'm talking to wifey. You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga come walking up to me. Bush was already talking to the nigga. This nigga walking up to me. He was like, "You know who I am?" And I look. I'm like, ah. And then Bush was like, "This Orlando, what do you?" I'm like, "Oh shit." So yeah. So then he was, he was giving that Hollywood spiel. Yeah, I want you to make my beats. I want him to write for me and this and that. He gave us his number. We called him the next day, and you know what I mean. One of his little representatives picked up the phone or whatever. We were supposed to link up in a studio or whatever. It never ended up. Yeah.
Supposed to link up in the studio.
Yeah.
8-minute warning
For the phone?
for the hour 30.
Oh, okay, for sure. Oh, yeah. For sure. So keep feeling.
So it never ended up happening. We never ended up linking up with him in the studio. But just the experience, you know what I'm saying? We know we had
just a Hollywood.
We know we had a dope experience out there. And then that next week, we ended up going to New York. You know what I'm saying? We ended up flying to New York. That right there was an experience in itself right there too, because I almost didn't make it out there because Bush. So we ended up getting plane tickets. And shout out my homie Dino, because he was our manager at the time. So he was behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, pulling the strings and you know what I'm saying, making a lot of moves for us to do this and do that. He was actually the one that was the reason why we ended up performing at the show in Emeryville that got us to go to New York, you know what I'm saying, to the little BET event. So Bush had a cousin that worked at the airport,
And so he ended up selling us some buddy pass tickets to get to New York. Now, at the time, we didn't know what buddy passes was. We thought we had tickets to get to New York. Buddy pass is?
No, I don't even know. Like you get a +1 or something?
A buddy pass is basically a plane ticket where you not for sure to get on a plane. You only get on the plane if one of the
original people just doesn't
don't show up.
Ah, there's a
So,
thing. I never knew about that shit.
So we didn't know what that was. So once we got there, so our original plane that was supposed to leave was like early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. 2 people ended up not showing up, right? But then at the last minute, one of them showed up. So I told Bush, I said, bro, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna find my way out there. So I told Bush to go ahead. He jumped on the plane. I called his cousin back. I said, hey, bro, I need my money back, bro. I'm gonna use, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta go buy a real ticket. I gotta make it to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he ended up working out. You know what I mean? I ended up meeting him. You know what I mean? I went back to Foster City, met up with him.
Yep.
Gave him the tickets back. And I think we only paid like $200 for it. So he gave me the $200 back. So I took that $200 back, got with my mom. She ended up helping me find not a round trip, just a one-way ticket. I didn't even know how I was gonna get back. You know what I mean? But I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I gotta get out here. I can't miss the opportunity. This BET. You feel me? So I ended up finding a what's it called? A red eye. And I'm finding a red eye to out there. You know what I'm saying? And I got out there the Saturday morning of the day that we were supposed to perform. You know what I'm saying? And so Bush, and because Bush had a friend, a female friend. He wasn't fucking with her or nothing like that. It was just a female friend that he knew. She's from out here, but she was living in New York. So that's who we were supposed to be staying with when we got out there. So they ended up coming to pick me up from the airport. We went straight from the airport to the venue. And then we were just there all day. We ended up performing. Trillville was there. Trillville.
I know what it is.
Yeah, we was out there smoking with Trillville.
That's crazy.
I was talking to him. I was chopping it up with him about Lil John. I was like, what's up with Lil John? Like, man, Lil John, that nigga tripping around. That nigga doing rock shit now. Right? You know what I'm saying? Trillville was there, so we rocked that.
Pause.
Yep.
It's coming again, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay, so we stopped at Trillville, and then we're just gonna go. So basically, to wrap.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
We're at an hour 26.
Okay, for sure. Not including all the delays and shit. But
Yeah.
Nah. So after the Trillville shit, we're gonna go off on we're gonna talk more about like your collaborations with like Low, Lazy, King Sidle.
Okay.
And what inspires you to do a whole project with the artist.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we just gonna wrap up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
And then, bro, I know we got way more that we left on the table.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bring you in for a part 2.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
It's just we trying to keep it at least like obviously this one went a little over. Well, it might not, but we just trying to keep it at like
chop
between,
it down.
No. We trying to keep it between 30-45, but you know, if it's necessary, we're gonna keep what needs to be kept.
Yeah, no,
just to know. But like, I know we got way more to talk about.
Yeah.
But we probably not gonna get to it.
Yeah.
In this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so you know.
All
but
good.
that'll be part 2 for sure.
All good, no doubt.
Yeah. You definitely like with the history
And
we have.
But
you know
but now that I know that, I'm gonna try to you know wrap it up and just say kind of like the things that kind of like just encapsulate everything, you know,
Exactly.
like all the main points.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, most
we
definitely
got shit. We ain't
yeah.
shit. B-Jada, Low, and like.
Oh yeah,
all
man.
types of
We
shit,
could be here for like we could spend until 6 in the morning talking about the amount of motherfucking history we have, the amount of people we know. But obviously, we was at Trillville. You was doing the whole thing with Dave Bush.
So basically, Trillville was there. We chopped it up with them. We ended up performing. That was a good performance and all that. We did our thing, you know what I'm saying? And then so to wrap that up, so the reason why I was saying all that is because that was 2009. So that was like the beginning of Geek Squad. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bush was like the first entity that started out Geek Squad. And then so once we got back, and then we're supposed to go on BT 106 in Park, and we got the email. So when we was out there, it was this guy by the name of Pat Charles. He was the senior writer for BT's 106 in Park Wildin' Out Wednesday. So basically meaning he's the creator of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we were supposed to be on. When we was in New York, he remembered us. He remembered our performance in the Bay Area at Emeryville. We talked, he was like, oh yeah, B-Jada Dave Bush from Palo Alto, right? So we didn't even, he remembered
Palo
us.
Alto,
Yeah.
like Devontae Adams.
Yeah. So he remembered us, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, we're gonna put you. So this was called Blazer Stage, BT's Blazer Stage Summer Invitational. This was in August. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, we're gonna put y'all on BT 106 Park Wildin' Out Wednesday. It's gonna be like in November, right? So then once we got back, right, we didn't hear from him. You know what I mean? I sent a couple emails, and then I finally got an email from. I still got the email. I finally got the email saying basically he wasn't gonna put us on, and then in the email he was like basically trying to tell us like, you know, too many of our young men is trying to rap now, and I'm like, you just said you was gonna put us on. Now too many trying to rap. We need to do other shit, this and that, but whatever. So from that, my manager Dino, the hyphy culture, you know what I'm saying, creator, niggas kind of got discouraged off that. So then right after that, that's when I went into Bloodsport, because then I remember Saito and all that. So you gotta remember, I went from GTA to the B-Jada Dave Bush shit, and then right after that, a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, Saito, alone, a lot, they was like, bro, it's time for you to do your own thing, bro. Solo shit now. So then that's when I went into Bloodsport, you know what I'm saying? And then so that's when everything really kicked in for Geek Squad. I got Lazy on there, Bree, and then once King James came, that's when the next year, 2011, that's when Low came in, Pat, Jazoom, you know what I'm saying? And then 2011, I started to go to the Art Institute. That's where I met Zelly Mac, you know what I'm saying? And Zelly Mac was like the last
from Oakland.
Yeah, Zelly Mac, shout out my nigga Zelly Mac from East Oakland, you feel me? He was like the last official member, you know what I'm saying, of Geek Squad. You was always a part of it.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Sure.
Just off of the strength.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm already knowing, man.
I remember what was it? No Excuses. I remember No Excuses.
No Excuses was one of the projects that came out of 317 Studios, man.
Straight up.
You was my engineer. And then I remember being on King James.
Yep.
I think Bloodsport 2.0.
You on Bloodsport too.
Yeah. So, you know, it was
you on El Negro.
It was always an honor to be, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you ask me to be on the track with you, I'm like, man, that's like Big Bro asking me to be on. I'm like, man, I always took that as an honor, man, because like I just knew you was a student of the game, and I knew that if you was a fan of my music, then that means I was doing something right. Because I knew how much work and dedication, and know you heavily on R&B and all that. So I think I could safely say you know what a good sound is. When you hear someone that sounds good, like you're good at it.
Right.
And if you don't mess with someone, like, I don't mess with that.
Yeah.
But I always respected like your ear for music, bro, because that's also another talent. Like some people are good at like making music, but maybe they don't know how to spot talent. But I feel like you were good at both.
Right.
So I knew that anytime like you gave me props on the song, or you heard me on something, I was like, man, that means I must be doing something right. So I always took that to heart, man. So I appreciate that, man. And it was a pleasure to be a part of those projects, man.
Likewise.
Which makes me to transition to the next song, man. So, I mean, not the next song. The next question is basically, so you got a lot of collaborations, man. Like, with Lazy Genius, with Low, which is not Low, my boy Low, L.O. Dot. You know what I'm saying? So don't mix the two up. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to L.O. Dot. Lazy Genius, man. Shout out to him. Dave Bush, man. Shout out to Dave Bush too, man. Because Dave Bush he's a lyricist, man. And Lazy Genius, you are too, and all y'all are too.
Yeah.
But I remember I did a cut with Dave Bush. I didn't do nothing with L.O. Dot or Lazy Genius, but I remember, and then obviously the legendary King Saito. So man, what like inspired you, man, to just like do something with other artists as opposed to like going solo? You know what I'm saying?
Me and Saito, me and Saito, like, we grew up together basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from the same hood, East Palo Alto. Yeah. So it's like we didn't grow up like best friends like as kids, you know what I'm saying? But we always seen each other, you know what I'm saying, around the hood, you know what I mean? And then once we both started making music, then that's when we really became like super duper, like, you know what I mean? Saito was like my dude. That's
my El Salvadorian.
Yeah.
Half El Salvadorian.
Yes, sir.
He had black, but that was our connection with Saito was, I met him through you, but when I found out he was half El Salvadorian, I was like, yeah, bro, you know that Papusa shit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And then, he was a producer and, he's heavily invested with the people in the city. Which King Saito, man, I told you, man, you come into the Dungee podcast, we're gonna work that out. We're gonna
Saito is up under Saito is signed to B-Legit,
right? B-Legit, man, doing major numbers. Hey, shout out to King Saito. I love to see it. It's inspirational, man. Someone humble as hell, man. I know he come across like he better than that, but he not, man. If you really meet him in person, he's a great soul, man. But yeah, man,
But yeah, me and Saito go back, you know what I mean? So our shit is like that's family, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna always, you know what I'm saying, collab. Me and Lo, so with Lo, the thing it happened like this. So once I moved to Foster City, Lo had his own kind of like little buzz going on, you know what I'm saying, just around the neighborhood, like, you know what I'm saying? And what drew me to Lo and Pat was the fact that, for one, they was white boys, you know what I'm saying? It's something about being a white boy, but like knowing hip hop. It's like, I don't know, like kind of like the Eminem. It's kind of, so the thing was like, they young, like they even younger than you know what I'm saying? But like, their soul is like attached to like the old school hip hop. The boom bap hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Like so that cypher type of shit. Like metamorphosis in the offices in the this.
That's what people like to classify it as real hip hop. I don't want to necessarily say real hip hop because all hip hop is real hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
But I get what y'all mean.
They are more. They was more drawn to the purity of you know what I'm saying, that original boom bap sound. You know what I'm saying? So that's what drew me to them because they were so young. You know what I mean? But that's the type of hip hop that they came up off of. You know what I'm saying? So me and Lo got two projects that we put out. The first one was called 8294. You know what I'm saying? And then the next one, our next one, it was called Part of My Fresh. And Part of My Fresh had artist by the name of Flo on there. So me and Flo, so my guy Van Drill, you know what I'm saying, is the one that introduced me to Flo. Because Van basically, bro, he believed in me so much, like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna link up with him next month around Thanksgiving. He in Texas now, you know what I'm saying. But Van believed in me so much, bro. You know what I'm saying. Like he told me, he was like, because he from New Orleans. He said, bro, I called you. He said when Wayne was getting ready to take off, you feel me? He was like, I said, nigga, this nigga finna be. He said, nigga, you is like that. Like you it's something about you, bro. Like you got that shit. So he always believed in me to the point to where he linked me with a Young Money artist. You know what I'm saying? A guy by the name of Flo. Shout out Flo, free Flo. He locked up right now. You know, unfortunate situation that happened a few years back. You know what I'm saying? But Flo, YMCMB Flo. He's a Young Money artist. He owned like 2 or 3 of Wayne's mixtapes. And I got 2 songs with him. The first song that we got is called Money. Shit went crazy, bro. So like that was my first time like collaborating with an artist that was like super known like that and like signed. And so when we put our song out, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the first time I really felt the real effects of putting a song out with somebody like that and really having like seeing like the fans like gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? So the first song we put out was called Money, but then the next song that's on me and Lo album is called Trippy. So the first song we did, Money, we wasn't in the same studio together. The second song, Trippy, he came to my studio. He came to California. You know what I'm saying? And then we did the song at 317 Studios. You know what I'm saying? And once I put the song out, this is when the SoundCloud is still out, but this is when SoundCloud was like popping.
Right.
Bro, put the song out, bro. I'm talking about, bro, within like 30 minutes to an hour, bro. That motherfucker had like 10,000 streams of views and shit. I was like, damn, this nigga really, because he had a big fan base, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. And the dope thing about that is I off those 2 songs that I got with him, I still get love off them. So I get motherfuckers that be hitting me up online like, is this the B-Jada that got the song with Flo? Like they'll find my Instagram or find my Facebook or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they'll be asking me if I'm like, yep, that's, you know what I'm saying, this is me, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so me and Lo got a few projects that we put out. Me and Bush got a few projects, you know what I'm saying? Flo, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do what he did, you know what I mean? So definitely salute to Flo, you know what I mean? He could have charged me, you know what I mean, and all that. He never charged me for no verses or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Man. My collaboration history is and even as an engineer, you know what I'm saying? Some artists I didn't collaborate with, but as an engineer, they came to my studio like Young Gully, you know what I'm saying? And then when you did the song with Jacka, you know what I mean?
Yep. Jacka was in the lab. You recorded that. Yeah,
I recorded
my
that.
My boy recorded that. He was engineering that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
I mean, I think I remember City Sean. City Sean. I think he kind of popped in San Ho, right?
City Sean.
Yeah.
City Sean is also on a part of my fresh LP. You know what I'm saying?
And he built a buzz in San Ho.
He built a big buzz in San Jose. Shout out to City Sean. I met him through my partner Hesto. Okay. Shout out Hesto Denario from Houston, Texas, man. Hold up, my nigga Hesto, man. You feel me? I met Hesto through Lazy Genius and through Van. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, man.
So it's just connections, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
But Hesto is from Houston, but when he came out and moved to San Jose, you know what I'm saying? And he linked up with City Sean. He was playing basketball at San Jose City College and all that. And so
that's what's up, bro.
That's how I met City Sean. City Sean came to the lab, blessed the, you know what I mean, blessed the song. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
So, yeah.
Bars, man. Okay, man. So I just want to say, man, Jada, you know what I'm saying? I only, you know what I'm saying, this is part 1 right here, man. Mm-hmm. But for part 1, man, I just want y'all to know, man, B-Jada is legendary. I mean, y'all hit the comments, man, and let me know. And we gonna run this shit back, and we gonna pick off where we left off. You know what I'm saying? But
this is what we gonna do. We gonna pick up on part 2. We gonna pick up from around.
Should we stop now?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, so we'll wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's just let this train pass by.
I think it's passport today.
Yeah, right. It's never really happened. I'm like, no wonder it feels like it's like the longest interview ever. But it's not even because like the interview itself, it's the fucking train thing, man. We definitely doing part 2, bro. Because I still want to talk about Snacks on Sports, which I'm gonna still shout out. I didn't even get to Snacks on Sports and these nuts. But we do that. So the second part.
And then also, because my nigga Boots Green, I don't know. My nigga Boots Green, bro. This nigga's a drummer. This nigga's a drummer for fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, and me and him put out a dope ass R&B / rap album. I mean, that's the last project that I put out in 2021. You feel me?
That means Spitta and Jada got to do one there.
We
ain't never did one.
We got to do it.
Shit. We have 3 minutes until it.
Okay, until it does.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. This fucking train though, huh? Yeah. This shit seems like a long one though. We need the outro, man.
But I say this is what we can do. For part 2, we could pick up after, because basically I talked all the way up until the end of 317, which was 2014.
Yeah, okay.
That's when I moved from Foster City.
Yep.
So everything after that was just like 2015 on to everything I'm doing right now. So that's Young Legend OG, and that's Boots Green and snacks on sports and all that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like this one's here to stay. Fuck, bro, this is one of them here to stay ass.
I'm watching the time.
Alright.
No, I
Can you?
think it's leaving.
Is it? It better be. Get the fuck out. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's leaving. It's moving. But it's slow.
that can't be that can't be the cow train. That's like a regular
Like
train.
a freight train or something.
Yeah.
Minute 45. Pause it. Just line it up. So like, when you do your videos, like it's just like the live video, like
Yeah, I just go live on my phone. Like I just go live and I just I'm just you know what I mean. Most of the time I'll be sitting in my car. I started doing it that way because of Kwame Brown. What you know who Kwame Brown is? Kwame Brown is a former basketball player, NBA player, and he took off a few years ago because he had beef with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes.
Oh.
And remember, and he started
Because he was the number one pick. And
Yeah.
they used to always grill him for being like the worst number
but
one
see
pick
what happened
ever.
was they went on one of their podcasts and they was talking shit about him. And for whatever reason,
He just clapped back.
nobody ever heard Kwame Brown say nothing. And then all of a sudden he just started but he was funny with it though. And then he just took off. But a lot of times he was just sitting in his car just going off.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's
Because Snacks on Sports, my sports, it started out, we were supposed to do it on like a TV station. It was this independent TV station out of Oakland called Our TV. And we were supposed to do it on there. But then my dude that brought me up on there, he ended up, my partner Tim, you know what I'm saying? He ended up having like some health issues and stuff. So we didn't end up, but and he the guy that gave me the idea to do it, you know what I mean? Because he would always just see my takes on Facebook. Like, bro, like you know what the hell you talking about when it comes to sports, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, we should do a sports show, you know what I mean? Snacks on Sports. And so we actually recorded the first episode at the TV station, you know what I'm saying? But then he went through some health issues, you know what I'm saying?
They never broadcasted it. They never.
It never broadcasted, but they put it out on YouTube.
Okay.
And then we were supposed to start it back up, you know what I'm saying? But we never start, and then we never end up starting. And I was like, man,
And then time passed.
yeah, time passed. I was like, shit, I'm gonna just do it on my
Yeah.
YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And so I just started going live in my car and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And in your car, you're comfortable. You're
Yeah,
sitting
I
back
just sit.
and
Yeah,
you're-
I just put the phone right there on my little phone mount. I just go live, and then so like whatever
What's the chat saying?
whatever
Hip Hop Congress. Oh shit, we forgot to talk about Hip Hop Congress. But that's all we're doing part 2 though.
yeah.
We're gonna do part 2, y'all. So if we forgot like one thing, it's because we're gonna do part 2. Don't even trip.
Bro, this
You know what I'm saying?
it's too much. It's too much.
Right,
It's-
we can't do it.
it's-
And here's the thing with people's attention span nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strategic about
Yeah.
how much it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you really want to wear the people in, man,
Yeah.
like you got to give them a small.
Yeah.
Because we're not Joe Rogan
Yeah.
yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gonna get there.
Right. We
Yeah,
ain't Joe Rogan yet.
We ain't
Yeah,
Joe
it's
Rogan yet. But we gonna get there.
Yeah, you gotta.
And then your ass will sit for 2+, 3+ hours,
Yeah.
and then finally take it seriously because you'll be like, oh man, that shit that y'all talked about,
Right.
that shit really hits home now.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They don't know the history, man.
Yeah, but the only issue here is the train, man.
That train is that's the longest train.
No, that's motherfucker like it went back and it went forward again. Like,
Hey, they transport something.
right, get sure. Okay, that's the last of it. Yeah, okay, it's gone. Woo, we good.
Yeah,
We still got life support.
They transferred.
Still good?
Yeah, I just thought that I'm just gonna line it up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, shit. My bad for the viewers out there watching. Hey, I know y'all was sitting there live, which we Dungee podcast don't need to know that.
Yeah.
Because you know I still want to keep it exclusive and shit. But maybe y'all got a sneak peek here, only for this episode.
Right.
But
All right.
what were they called? You remember?
Are you about to do the outro?
Oh yeah, we was gonna do the outro.
And just saying where we gonna pick it up from. So we're so.
Hold on. All right.
So where I think we should pick it up from on the next one, you know what I mean, on part 2, is like I said, because we basically talked up until like the end of, somewhat up until the end of the 317 studio.
317 studio.
You know what I'm saying? Which was El Negro. That was the last project. And then, so after that, then, you know what I mean? So after that, that's when Young Legend OG come
and all that rest of
screen
it.
situation and, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so
This
like
is
you said,
a lot of shit.
like
bro.
you said, man, like
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
so it's a wrap for part 1. This is my brother B-Jada. Part 2 coming soon. Don't even trip. Dungee podcast. Check out Snacks on Sports. He got his little sports channel going on. But other than that, Dungee podcast episode 6. We signing out, y'all. What's up, B-Jada?
Shout out to Dungee Podcast for having your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
A beautiful, monumentous, if that's even a word, occasion. And we'll be back for part 2. Y'all stay tuned.
Part 2 coming soon. Hell yeah, bruh. Did that, baby. Hell yeah. All right, bruh. I'm gonna turn on these LEDs now.
Yes, sir.
Right on, my guy, post.
Oh, yeah. We went through a solid.
Oh, bro, we did a shit ton of good shit, man. Like more above and beyond than anything, man.
Right.
Yeah, and this is not the only episode, bro.
No.
Man, I was like thinking like, man, we got so much shit, bro.
Like you said though, then we got to do the RDB one too.
Oh yeah.
I told Ramen I
got four mics, man. So essentially, like, I want to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But essentially, like, I definitely want to, you know, like, I would love to bring like you, Ramen, LaBrie, and Shamato.
Yep. Yep.
And then I'm trying to get a bigger table, you know. And it might be times, bro. We might. This is portable, bro.
Right.
We can move it.
Right.
And so, like, I want to just start the base here.
Right.
But essentially, bro, I might just come to you, or like, you know what I'm saying? You got a spot or something, like, and then, you know, we'll tune in that way.
Yeah.
You know,
like that. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And
Nah,
so-
for sure.
So yeah, man, it's the start.
It's dope
man.
what you doing though, bro.
I appreciate it, dog.
It's definitely dope because you shining a light.
Yeah.
You shining a light on
Yeah, you good.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ones that we
Bro.
did a lot,
Thank
but
you,
we may not have made it to the heights, you know, or whatever. But we still grinding to get to that point
Exactly,
though. So
bro.
it ain't over.
And not only that, like, think about all the shit you just mentioned, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you was in them rooms with the BET people. Like, bro, like, everybody just look at us now and they'll be like, oh, man, they ain't make it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, we rub shoulders with,
Bro.
like, some of the biggest legends
And they
in the
don't know.
game, bro.
And they don't know.
And they're not gonna think that we made it only because we didn't hit that top spot.
Right.
But then when you start seeing all the shit that came out with Diddy
Yeah.
and all this sexual shit that and them sex favors motherfuckers gotta do, then I don't want it that bad.
I don't want it that bad.
I don't want it that bad. Like, I'd rather take the independent route
Yeah.
and have motherfuckers
Straight
missing
up.
me
You
in
feel
an
me?
authentic way than to be like, man, I was in that Diddy room and that's how I got my song played on the radio.
Ain't nobody
Or
finna be
that's-
tampering with my booty, fam. Yeah,
That's
feel
what I'm
me?
saying, bro.
It ain't even gonna go down
and
like
so,
that.
in a way, that shit brought me a little bit of peace because I was like, you know what? Maybe God knew that
No, straight up.
knew we were not
Straight
meant
up.
to be
And
that
so
type
look,
because
I'm
we
telling
were
you,
never
bro.
that type to do that.
I'm telling you, and this is the reason why we got to do a part 2 because I want to get to what I want to get to is where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm at right now with it is God first, bro, over everything. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like
that's the whole the whole thing about. I want to let the people know, man. Without God, bro, it's
Nothing.
It's nothing, bro.
Nothing.
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 There ain't nothing going on.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing
I
popping, bro. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta let them know that. I gotta profess.
You got to, and yeah, bro, it's like that's what I always sit back and think about. When I started this shit, I was thinking like, man, like there's a lot of shit that we did, and we rubbed shoulders with a lot of people that y'all people just don't know.
I know for a fact, bro. Like, just speaking for me, I know for a fact, bro. God was protecting me from a lot of stuff. Because
that's how I feel too.
No, this is especially where I'm at right
facts.
now. Because
it's like more reassured, and you know now.
No, I know it. You know what I'm saying? Because I be reading my Bible now. So, because the thing is, like, I was raised like that's my core. Like, I was trained up that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, obviously, when you get out into the world, you're gonna do this. We all sinners. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was raised like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know Bible scriptures by heart, all that. You know what I'm saying? But fucking I know for a fact, bro, if God would have gave me what my heart desired, you know what I'm saying, he protected me, bro. I probably would have killed myself, bro, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have ended up in something, because the thing is, bro, God don't want to give you something and then it's like, then you going to think like it's all you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I definitely gotta get. We definitely gotta do a part 2 because I definitely got
That's game 101 right there.
Straight up.
Hell yeah, bro.
Straight up. But yeah, man. What y'all finna do? Y'all
shit, bro. Like I'm gonna probably chill for a bit and then probably head out. But I'm gonna chill for a bit. So
you got the apartment over there with your lady.
Yeah. So. I mean, shit. If you want to chill for a bit, it's good, bro. You don't got to jet out.
No, I'm gonna jet out in about 5 or 10. I gotta go charge the car and get ready for the little work day tomorrow. Everybody at tapped in. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm finna go do an episode right now. Matter of fact, I'm finna go talk about the NBA. The NBA season, yeah. Because I ain't did an episode since last week, so. But yeah, everybody that's in the chat, man, shout out to y'all, man. I'm finna end this, though. You know what I mean? Y'all stay tapped in. Episode gonna drop. The interview gonna drop soon.
Yep.
You dig? We gonna do a part 2. You understand me?
100%.
We gonna get it in like that.
So, this one is 3 videos, right?
3 videos?
Yep. 1, 2, and 3.
For sure.
Just because I paused it. So.